Hello, Twitch. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. How are we doing today? It's so chill today. Look at this. It's amazing. Wow. It's gonna be a chill Friday stream. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. How are we doing today? Hello. Liz, thank you so much for the 55 months. I appreciate you. Lefty Jason, what's going on? Miss May, what's up? Anima, hi. Sir Sandwich, hello. Tweak,
Hi,
what's
fWhip.
up? Miss Scarlet, hello. Tweak, thank you for the 16 months. How are you doing today? I'm great. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired. I did not sleep great last night, so I'm a little sleepy today. But I'm doing pretty good. We went after work yesterday. Yeah, camera seems to be working today. I think yesterday I accidentally plugged it back into the wrong USB port, so it wasn't a 5.0 USB. It was like a regular 3.0 or something. And the device I use requires a 4.0 or higher, so it just was not able to keep up with the FPS. So I got it fixed. I have like 5 more minutes before I should be productive again. Ew, gross. It's fair though. It's Friday still. But yeah, speaking of productive and what we did yesterday after work, we went to the garden store nearby us and bought a bunch of starts and everything to get our garden going for the summer. So I'm super excited about that. So after stream today, I'm gonna go out there and start planting some of them, which would be fun.
In the background.
Country Bell, thank you so much for the beaties. I appreciate you. But it's kind of cloudy and gross today, so we'll see. It's not raining though, so at least there's that. But I should be productive and get myself ready for the work week, but I'm cozy and don't wanna. Yeah.
Sweetlings, grab your comfort drink and Nami snacks. It's fWhipper gathering time. Woof whip.
That's true. Anima, thank you for the biddies, kicking off the hype train. Woo, yay. Gardening is fun. Yeah. Very fun. Any new ones you're trying this year? We're trying bell peppers this year, and we got zucchinis. So we already had chives growing. They actually stuck around from last year, so we have those already growing in one of the garden beds. We got a bunch of basil again because we were making a ton of pesto last year, which was awesome. We got a bunch of types of lettuce. We got a tomato plant. We got jalapenos again. We got cucumbers. We got our zucchinis. We got our bell peppers. We've got rosemary, we have mint, and we have sage, and we have lavender. Those most of those besides the rosemary was stuck around from last year. And then we got cilantro too, and then I think we got 1 or 2 other things also. The garden is growing big. Oh, we got strawberries. That's what it was. The chives in my garden have regrown for I think 3 years now. Yeah. Oh, we also got asparagus, so we're gonna try asparagus this year. And I was reading into it, and it looks like you grow it for the whole first year, and then you don't cut it until the second year. So it'll be fun to do that. Not even for copper. Well, we'll pick up the copper on the way as we're destroying the trial chamber. But yeah, we've got a lot of work to do today, and it does not involve at all sorting these. I did install a new mod, by the way, that I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's so cool. We're getting a little framey here, though. I think that's just starter base lag. I got this new mod called Atmospherics that is gorgeous, and it allows you to control fog and color of fog. So let me save this color here real quick. But like, look, you can make the fog just like black if you want to get like a cool screenshot of it. Or you can have like yellow fog. Like you can make vibes everywhere. It's purple. Look, what? I think
pleased to meet you.
That's the one that I had in. Nope, that's not what I had in here. What did I have in here? I think I had that. Yeah. I've been playing around with atmospherics. It's so sick. Yeah. We got to run out to the desert, so I'll show you all what I've set up out there. I spent like 3 hours yesterday setting it up. It's so cool. Who needs a garden when you can have just mint? Liz, the mint that we have is in a garden box. Like our mint is in a little box, so it shouldn't be able to grow out there. It's in a little box on the top of a cobblestone patio. and somehow the mint is growing through the cobblestones. I can pick up the box that the mint is growing in. There's no vines growing down or anything in there, but somehow the mint jumped from the box and is now growing in between the stones in the patio. I'm like, God dang it. So our garden is slowly just going to turn into mint. I was trying to see if there's any happenstance of empty ones in here. No. Okay. We'll get new ones. Great explanation. Thank you. Okay, so before we get to trial chamber destroying, I need to get some empty shulker boxes here. And I want to take one of these shulker boxes because there's still a few spawners in there that have not been taken care of yet. So I want to bring some magma blocks with us. We're going to bring some hoppers. We're going to bring some hopper minecarts. And we're going to build out a few trial chamber spawners just so that they're not bothering us while we are trying to do everything. Okay, we got minecart. I think we'll just bring 5. And we'll bring 6. I think there's 2 rooms that don't have it yet. And then I need some hoppers where I've actually ran out of iron for my hoppers that I like carry around with me. Oh, that's a block of iron. We've got chests in here. But we're gonna need, let's just do that for now. Because that would be 1 for each minecart and then a rail below it. Or a thing below it. And then I also need rails, speaking of which. Did I have any in here? We do. Perfect. Okay, outside of the this, all we need is glass. So we can head out to the desert and go buy some. 6 or 7. Why did I send this? Anon, why? You were so close. You could have been the chosen one. Mint is also nasty, personally. Cinnamon toothpaste for the win. See, I like mint in beverages and things. Trade with villagers. That's where we're going. I've also configured the fog and everything in the nether, so it looks super sweet in here now. Oh, the vibes, dude. The absolute vibes. I'm in love with this mod. That's not a rocket. It's fine. How does someone who has the biggest worlds in Minecraft run out of iron? Because I just don't. I ran out of iron on my Go box, not my actual iron supply. It's making me miss my vanilla world. Come back to the vanilla. But look at this, Stam. Look at this. Look at the fog color here. So we're back. The only thing is that river biomes will change you out of it. But when you get back into the desert here, oh, look at that. The vibes. What's the difference in this desert biome? This with like still the blue sky in it. Where you get like this transition. No, it's just gonna hard swap. Oh, but it's so pretty. Look at the vibes that you get here. You can even change the transition speed on biomes, so I have it set like really slow, so it tries to smooth it out as much as you can. But like, if you're here in New Papyrus and you just get this like yellowy haze fog going on, oh man, it's so cool. Anyways, what we're here for is we need to buy some glass, and inside of this place, we've got plenty of librarians that sell glass. So we just need to visit every single one of these dudes, and I just want to probably use the whole stack of emeralds. We're gonna need more than that, actually. I haven't bought glass from these guys in a hot minute. Okay, this should be enough glass. Yeah. Well, I don't have any more inventory space in the shulker for it anyways, so it's gonna be enough glass. That's so much glass. Dude, I got 4 whole stacks of librarians that all sell glass in here. Oh, it's about to be the best part of this entire thing. The nighttime vibes are immaculate. Let's land up here to where it's safe. But the sunsets are so good. Look how orange the sky is. And as you turn away, it gets like the purpley nighttime sky. You can come back here and oh, dude, this mod is amazing. So you get like the full on just like perfect sunset vibe. You even change the size of the sun and everything, but the stars and all that come out, the nighttime gets super vibey. I've redone my mountain now, so that's being built soon. TM. Nice. Well, you already said you're on AFK, so fine. Bye. But look. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait for the nighttime fog to roll in. It's a half moon right now. The fog, as you get to nighttime, comes in closer to give that extra, like, haziness to it. The stars come out and twinkle more. The clouds fade a little bit. Yeah, there it's going. Look at this. This is like OG Minecraft nights. And just wait for it. Just wait for it. I did turn down the chance quite a lot. But you can see the stars are like twinkling up there. So it just gets a little extra movement in the night sky. Come on. Okay, I'll just show y'all what it does. Comment amount, spawn rate. You can get comets. You can have comets going all over the place. I have the spawn rate turned down really, really low because it's way too much. But you can edit all of this literally on the fly as you're going. It's so freaking cool. But like, I'll show y'all just if we're out here in the dark. This feels like, oh my gosh. Haven't fought one of them before. Oh, he actually does damage. Hee hee. Oh, the comet. Did I kill it? Ha! Yes! A camel! Camel husk. So do I have to sit on him and tame him and then he's mine now and he won't despawn anymore? Oh, he almost died too, though. Wait, that dude... Ooh, but he burns in the sun, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Does he? Do I have a saddle? That's the true question. Do I have a saddle? Or maybe I can just lead him somewhere. He shouldn't despawn on a lead, right? Iron Spear. Unenchanted. Oh, no. Don't want you. Just look at the night sky. Oh, it's so cool. Since he's a husk, he's okay. Okay. True, true, true. But do I have... Well, is he at... Oh, we have a saddle. We're good. Pardon me. I'm very busy right now. Okay, so he's got a saddle now. We shall go throw him in the camel sanctuary. This is a great find. This is an excellent find. Now we just got to get him safely through the deep, dark night where he is close to dying. I never use camels. Somebody's shooting me. Oh, I think that was also the first, not stray. What are they called? Not a husk. What is the one in the desert called? Parched. Parched. Thank you, Mandolin. Danger. Okay. We shall jump past them. Oh, you can't get in there. Okay, I shall fight. My gosh. Is that like a boss one? Dang, dude. That dude had so much health. Yeah, that was only a Prot 1 chest piece. That dude should not have lived through that many hits. Yeah, boss zombies I did hear actually exist now, which is cool. Okay, we are going to throw this dude in here. He should be able to get through that. And that just means that we have our first camel husk. Yeah, you can snoozle in there, buddy. That's okay. We got our camels, and now we have camel husk. We could golden dandelion a baby camel. Nah, we'll just leave them for now. Okay, now that we got that done, it's time to go to the trial chamber. Love the video yesterday. The llamas immediately remind me of llamas with hats. Yeah, we can't name one of them Charlie. We don't know what it'll get up to. Anon, English only in the chat, so you'd get banned for using different languages. I think jumping out at this point will actually be faster. And by that point, I mean that point. Yeah. Haven't been out here in a hot minute. We only really come out here if I need to make banners. Now to refine... Oh, I gotta fix this biome. Did I get it? I think I got it. You have to do all 65 biomes as you're using the mod because you can customize each of them, but there is a way to like copy from one to another. I'm just like doing it as I find them. Hey buddy, what you got? Oh, nothing. It's okay. What happened to your llamas? Okay, here we are. We gotta go down this way. Into the trial chamber. That looks so cool because I think we're in a lush cave. What biome are we in? Yeah, we're in a lush cave, so it has like green fog to it. Dude, that looks insane for the trial chamber. And of course, all of the glass here is light blue. We have to go back and get different glass. It all has to be on theme. This glass is worthless.
Pleased to meet you.
Whoa, early fWhipping stream fWhip cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Linksy, thank you for the 28 months, dude. How you doing? Dude, Link, you gotta check out this mod, dude. You have to go look at it into atmospherics. I think you would love it. The ambiance is insane. You can even customize weather. Not that that applies to me, but you can they have a new setting called haze, which is really cool. Ooh, what's the dripstone cave biome color look like? It should put me in a dripstone cave here in a second. Maybe. Yeah, look at that. Oh, so you'd be in a dripstone cave. You just get like the orangey brown color when you're down there. That's cool. I'm gonna leave the cave biomes like fog close in, and if it just is something that we need to modify, we can. Why only Twitch? I hate the ads. Because I released the video yesterday, and if I stream on YouTube the day after I release a video, it kills my video. So you can blame YouTube. I'm just playing the game YouTube has given us. Is this glass? Yeah, we'll leave the glass in here so I have it ready to be able to dye later, because I always like that. And then down here we should still have tons of light blue. Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure is why I used it to begin with. Twitch have sponsors that make terrible ads. YouTube also has sponsors that make terrible ads. But neither of them are as bad as Kick. Heck yeah. Do you like musicals? I'm starting to enjoy musicals more. We have tickets to a theater nearby us, like season tickets, so we've been going to that because I have some friends that are really into it, and my wife really enjoys them, and I just like to go hang and have a good evening with the friends and whatnot. So I've been going, and I've been really enjoying them a lot more. Like we saw Les Mis like a month ago, like their Broadway production, like the traveling group, and that was really, really good. We've seen some other really fun ones. I do get paid on Twitch for ads, so BH, don't spread misinformation, my dude. Y'all watching ads is a way to support the stream for free. I get paid for that. I'm new here and I watch all your vids. Really love your world. Thanks so much, dude. No YouTube today? No, not today. For the reason that I just said a second ago. YouTube just does not, like, YouTube would, if I were to stream on YouTube today, like, the stream would be fine, but it would negatively impact the video that I released yesterday, and I want to get that to push out a little bit farther. So I'm not streaming on YouTube today. Okay, so we need to set up these little boxes that look like, what, a 5x5 minus the middle, because we need a hopper minecart in there. Okay, that's fine. This space in here should be active spawners that... we haven't. We can do an ominous key after we like clear them all out, just when we're farming, because we're gonna be down here for a while. The main reason I'm doing this is because I know I'm gonna be here for a bit, and I just don't want to deal with these constantly spawning and attacking me. So we're gonna make the little boxes that they kill themselves in. Is that a baby silverfish? Could get a mace today, but we probably won't clear any vaults. I'll keep collecting keys though, but probably no vaults. All right, so we've got our 4 in, well, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a regular key though. That goes to out. All right. Also, I do want to set up here in the corner. We're going to just collect everything that we possibly can. So I brought 8 shulker boxes that we could just fill up with stuff. I want to collect like all of the coppers and everything. 1, 2, what was it? 3? 1, 2, 3. We're just going to absolutely obliterate this trial chamber today. It'll be totally fine. All right, so the way that we have to do this to be able to open everything is we need chest there, and we need a hopper, and we do a hopper minecart right here, as that gives it the ability to suck up anything that lands on top of the thing. And then you literally just make your little killing chamber right in here. Like so. And then we literally just need to go around and stack up 3 tall on glass. And that is a complete trial chamber key farm. Do you consider Fulbright texture pack unfair? Fulbright inherently not unfair, because it's kind of an accessibility option. But if you're using it in a way that is like... I don't know. I would say Fulbright is in line with shader packs and things. Like I would say Fulbright, fairness, unfairness, whatever you want to say with it, is in the exact same line as using a shader pack that like has ores that glow or something like that. But I don't think Fulbright or any of that type of stuff is inherently unfair, unless you're in a competitive environment where it's been determined by the rules that that gives an advantage. Like, I think in speedrunning, for example, that I personally don't think Fulbright should be usable in speedrunning, but I'm also not a speedrunner, so. I think in speedrunning, to me, you should be able to use up to the maximum in-game Minecraft settings, but I know some people are still able to like trigger Fulbright and whatnot, depending on the version that they're in, so. I'd say that's where I would consider it more unfair or fair or whatever. But if you're just playing regular survival Minecraft, who cares what you do? Play exactly how you want to play. Don't let anybody tell you it's fair or unfair. As long as you're being truthful and honest to everybody who's asking you how you play the game, and you're not like, oh my god, look at all these things I did in hardcore Minecraft, and you're playing in peaceful with like cheats enabled, then like it's just comes to how you share the information with others is the thing that matters to me. All right, there's chamber number 2 done. Within the perimeter of a whatchamacallit trial chamber, mobs don't spawn, right? Like, unless... Nope, that was too high. Unless they, like, spawn from a thing, yeah? Correct, no other mob spawns? Okay, so until we're outside, we don't have to worry about spawn proofing. Outside of lighting for the sake of lighting. This one's just silverfish, so technically it doesn't need to be as tall, but for the sake of symmetry. Oh, these are like basically connected. That's kind of nice. I love having Mandolin here because then I just never need to open up the Minecraft wiki. I have all of the knowledge that I could ever need about Minecraft. It's amazing. Okay, so that should be 3 more working farms. And I think that's most of the upper areas done. These obviously lead out into other spaces. But as far as I know, that's all of the ones that are like in the radius of the beacon for now. We'll get mining, and if we find more, then we can just make more as we need. Because like I've got a lot of them set up already, but there's probably chambers in here that I don't know about that we will find as we begin the mining. We're just gonna load up copper from that side, and we'll load up tough bricks will have their own, and then this will be like our miscellaneous toughs. And then as we need more stuff, we can just get more. What's in here? Arrows. I'll turn up brightness to 250 just so that we can see a little bit better. Okay. Here we go. Candles? Of course I need my candles. A barrel? I'll always take a barrel. No baked potato, though. I'll eat the other one. I left floating candles. I left floating vines. I didn't even finish the walls on this. Wow, I was really cheap. I didn't even finish the walls on that either. Man, I'm cheap. I need that tough. I'm gonna put the glass in. Glass is unlimited. I need the tough out of that. Gonna do the thing. Are you tearing down the whole trial chamber or just copper? The whole trial chamber. The tough is more important than the copper right now. I has a new plan for a new build. Hey, another key. I have a new plan for a new build that I've shown a few people that is You could say heavy on the tough for is the thought. I really want to play with the color palette though. So I'm not like fully set on it yet. Like I haven't fully figured out the color palette yet. But there's a big part of me that really wants to rely on tough bricks for a big shade of it. But I really want to get some like crazy wacky color in there. Like part of me wants to spend some time just color theory, color palette practicing and see if I can get tough to like purple or
Hello,
something.
many greetings.
Anima, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Appreciate you. So I really want to get like a funky highlighted color block in there. Oh, we're in like what's intended starter room. Thank you, Anima. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can pull that off. I haven't really spent a whole lot of time on it. I'm still shaping out the thing I'm working on. It's gonna be another ancient monolithic structure in the world. There's no light goal possible today because we're on Twitch. So y'all get a free spoiler for being here for a super secret Twitch stream. All right, this middle here this is just hollow. So I'm gonna try and crawl backwards and just like break as we go here, and then we'll pick up everything afterwards. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot better. Your birthday on Monday, but you're not sure you're going to be around? Well, if you're not around, happy early birthday, and absolutely no pressure to be around. Hope you have a lovely birthday. My wife's birthday is next week, too. And it's Mother's Day in the U.S. this weekend. Why does it sound like a horse galloping? Not maybe not a horse galloping, but it sounds like the like galloping sounds from what was that movie? We're gonna need to set up more beacons. That's a bummer. What movie am I thinking of?
Pleased to meet you.
They're bringing me a shrubbery.
Hope you're having
Monty
a good
Python,
day
yeah.
so
Thank you.
far.
It's like it very much sounds like the Monty Python galloping sound. Like, give me some coconuts. Shandy, thank you so much for the 2 months. I also just love the humor of how did they even get coconuts when they're in the UK. It's great. I haven't seen that movie in forever, but I remember it being top tier. No idea if it aged well. Let's just put the barrel here and we can store the random junk that we find that I want to keep in the barrel. Now. I think it just considers an old movie now. I know, it is an old movie now. It's okay. We can be old together. We can all just get a retirement home and just open up the best LAN Minecraft server. It's going to be fantastic. Retirement home, LAN Minecraft servers. in 2035 are gonna be sick, dude. Just saying, those are gonna be some of the best Minecraft servers. Y'all just wait. People are gonna be like, ooh, how can I join your Minecraft server? Sorry, you gotta be at the retirement home. We'll talk about the plans for the server build, who's gonna dig what when we're playing bingo at night. It's gonna be great. This green glow in the down here for the lush cave, but trial chamber edition is really cool. We're gonna need to dig and set up some other beacons soon. I want free red candles. Thank you. We need to open a retirement home land server. Yay. We'll all coordinate which homes we're gonna go into later, and then we'll get it set up. Don't worry. We got all like snowbird south though for the winter, because you know it'll be too cold and chilly, and the bones will be all achy. So you gotta really be hard to click the keys and
Pleased to
keep
meet
digging
you.
out the perimeter. You know, because we'll have all the time in the world, so like no duping allowed. Man, Alan, thank you so much for the gift sub to Miss May. Appreciate you. Hey, Megsy, all good. Thanks so much for stopping by. You have a good weekend, too.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm really curious how much Tuff we can get from destroying this whole thing. And it just makes me wish part of it was not Tuff brick. And we get a lot of polished Tuff, too, which is sick, but if this was regular Tuff, it'd be so much better, dude. Juju, thank you so much for the 2 months. Appreciate you. We're like very much flirting with the edge of the beacon range right now. Get rid of this pillar so we don't have to sweep all the way out here on this side. As soon as we can get this down a little bit farther, then we can just go and... I don't know if there's anything below this floor or not, but it'll be... I know it grows out to the side. Ow. I like my preemptive ow there before I even hit the ground. Just ow. Starts falling. Ow. Pooch, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Do you think with Minecraft Movie 2 we're gonna get like Chicken Jockey 2? Or do you think we're gonna get like another banger music disc that they're gonna give us in Minecraft? Do you think they're gonna do another like remix of one of the songs that they have? I feel like they gotta at this point, you know? They'll probably have to do like a whole big event again, and then we'll get like a whole thing. You know, it'll be a whole thing. There's a second movie announced. Yeah. They announced it a little while ago. I think they announced it a month or two ago at this point. Yeah, I think it's supposed to come out like next year or like 2028, maybe? '27, yeah. See, we have the encyclopedia of all Minecraft knowledge here. Mandolin, our confirmed source. I really shouldn't be doing this side, but like I want it all like caught up with what's over there. I did not think I would need a... Maybe it's because I put the beacon probably at the end of the trial chamber, but I did not think I would need to get a a second beacon set up for the trial chamber digging. They did leave the ending open. Yeah, they haven't even introduced Alex yet. We got like 2 frames of somebody opening a door going, "Hi." Because how far does this go out that way? Yeah, that's a pretty big room. So we'll have to set up a beacon back behind that because this is... Can you like not stand on that? That's like the one place you don't die. Because we beacon goes there. So that'll be able to get out to like here-ish. Yeah, so if this is the end of this zone, so we're just barely short there. That should be able to get that whole room. Yeah, so we can get pretty much everything except if we were to set up like another one like over here, that would work. God, the green fog is so cool. I wonder if there'll be an actor for Alex or CGI. It's gonna be an actor, a real human. We'll see if the Nitwick makes a reappearance now that he's talking. fWhip cameo? Nah. Nope. If I get invited to the premiere again, though, that'd be really cool. But we shall see. Dude, no part of me wants to be an actor. I'll be honest. That's never been on my bingo card. Or ideal life goals card. There's never even been a wink of that. There's barely a wink of I want to be a content creator. And even at that was mostly because I just really wanted to be in the video game industry. I never really wanted to be somebody who made. I'm very much an introvert. I never really wanted to be somebody who, like, in public eye at all. I'm very much comfortable in my own space, but outside of that, nah, man. Well, there's already a shulker box of Tuff bricks. That's great. We drink an ominous bottle and see if we can just, like, get all these things to kick off and do something. I guess it's probably smart to do that now instead of later so I can start them all. I think I have a few ominous potions in my ender chest. We might as well see if we can... Yeah, let's see. I should have... Yeah. It doesn't matter which one we... Well, I only have level 3s, so... Was this one careful? Yeah. Okay, so we drink our ominous potions. That should restart these guys. Now we got the ominous trial effect. That should start spawning them. They will just jump around and die in their little spotsies. We'll get more loot coming in. Oh, I can't loot that. Oh, right. We get attacked. I forgot ominous ones have things that spawn. How did you get out? How did they get out of there? I don't know, man. We'll activate those 3. They're good. Run on in here. Oh, these ones never... Oh, no, it just got replaced. Okay, cool. Wow. It double activates and then just turns ominous. Nice. So he's ready to go, doing his thing. How did you get out? I don't want to know. Down here, yeah, we have even more. Look at that. And there should be a little up here. At this level, that's another one activated. This is my little ominous key farm. Trial key, whatever it's called. They're still dying, but as they die and do their things, they will be doing great things for us. I'm going to move a step. It takes a little while for these ones to find their way off of the block that they're standing on. Yep, I didn't mean to fall down in here. I don't know what I got, but we got something. Totally fine. We'll just let them all die as they go. Cool. There's some more stuff coming. Who got... How? Where do the strays keep spawning from? I'm so confused. And then we just get back into digging. No. No. That tech for the arrows appearing above people in trial chambers, honestly, really cool. I feel like there's so many ways they could leverage something like that for other situations around the world, like around the game, and just like have some really cool stuff happening. But like, I'm gonna move because we probably have to go kill a few of the whatchamacallits, the breezes. The breezes are the only ones that are like kind of annoying with it. Everybody else seems to be fine. Oh, I took the entire staircase out. That's awkward. I'm also really hoping that we dig into some blobs of Tuff just like in the wall as we're going, because we will definitely harvest every single one of those. Is there another one over here that's like waiting on something? Is that like the skeletons that got out? Because he's showing he's got something alive, but I ain't seeing any alivers in the cage. Hello? Oh, there's him. You're finding tough blobs when dismantling your trial chamber? Nice. Yeah, I heard that from somebody recently, and I was like, that's a really good idea. Because then you get all of the tough bricks you should ever need ever again. And the only thing I want to change about this trial chamber setup here is it would be really nice if all of the items went to one collection spot. I'm trying so hard to not fall in there. Not what we wanted. I'll take the breeze rods though. I feel like there's a lot more I could be doing with them that I just don't. I don't know. I'll take that. Not that. Not that. We're just gonna have a huge hole here underground, aren't we? I made a lot of deep slate too for the build, just for shadows and whatnot, but I would rather gather that elsewhere. Ooh, copper. Can breeze rods be used as building blocks? No. They're basically a blaze rod that turns into breeze, whatever that they are called. Wind charges, right? I always call them breeze balls, but that's definitely not their actual name. So they'll turn into a wind charge, which a wind charge you can use for like redstone-y stuff or to like launch yourself. So they're kind of fun to play with. I feel like I don't want to make any systems that revolve around wind charges because they seem so annoying to like have to constantly go get. I would always prefer a system that I can use just once and then I never have to deal with getting things for it again. I don't really like having to load ammunition or whatever into like redstone farms where you have to load bone meal in it or something. That's fine. That's just part of it. But doors and transportation systems, I never really want to have to worry about maintaining them. I'd rather just build them once and then they're done. I don't know if I'm the only one who cares about that. Hey, Ollie. Hey, G. Bents. What's going on? Breeze rods for tree building. Yeah, you could use them for that. I feel like I just prefer ender pearls, though. Then you can aim where you're going. Breeze charges, wind charges are nice, though, because you can't take fall damage from where you... Like, so if you were to launch it here... If you went like a few hundred blocks in the air and fell back down to here, you'd take 0 damage. If you fell down another 2 blocks, it counts you falling 2 blocks, I believe. But so like they're really good for that, for making it like a launch pad then you can't take fall damage from. I don't know if equipping your elytra negates that, but I know like base, at least, you can't take fall damage. Which honestly, that in itself is pretty nice for him. I know, like, trying to jump around in Ethos base when we were on Hermitcraft a while ago was very difficult, but no, you didn't take fall damage as long as you used his, like, jumping pads. I've been meaning to tear this place down for so long. We're gonna have so many tough bricks from this. And I'm afraid that I'm going to really want to use Tuff, not Tough brick. As per my usual. It took me way too long to realize that I could just jump out here and mine this stuff for tough bricks instead of always getting tough and crafting it into bricks. Elevator, but like you said, you'd have to reload it. Yeah, that's the part that is like a full stop for me. Like I can't be bothered. I for sure was expecting more copper, but I guess I've already stripped copper from these areas. And the walls are honestly a lot of tough because it's like multiple blocks thick on it. Thick with it. What? Day. I can be your command. What day am I on? 13,173. I feel like the 15,000 is coming up quick, dude. Hey, Baza, how we doing? Late, but I'm here. All good, all good. Yeah, days do seem to be flying by recently. And I'm not like AFKing or anything more than normal either, so I don't... Projects just have been grinding, you know? I'm really excited for this next one. I like went in with being like, oh man, I don't know what to do for my next project. I don't know. And then randomly I just was like, ooh, wait a second. It doesn't really fit with anything else that we've done in the world, but it's a fun one. Well, it kind of fits. It's still like medieval fantasy, but as far as build location and all that, this is gonna be kind of wonk. I mean, you could have a deployed reload, but no infinite supply, just a barrel full. How did you get here? Oh, you probably spawned up there. That would do it. Adulting is done. Time to enjoy flipping coffee. Nice. Happy Friday. Copper to break. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, our first copper. Now we've had a little bit. Use your code from Holzkern to buy my partner a ring for his birthday next week. It just arrived and it's stunning. Ooh, yield envelope. That's awesome. I've heard a lot of people have jumped on that link this time around, so that was really cool to hear. What am I in here? Lush cave? It's still Lush cave, but like bored or something. Blah, 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 blah. Got a ring from them as well. Hope your partner loves it. Nice. I'm personally not super huge on wearing jewelry myself, but I did get the watch from them. They're as part of the brand deal. And I really like that thing. I think it's really cool. I'm very much just somebody where like even for like wearing a watch, I had to will myself to do it for many weeks before like even just like I use a smartwatch and just getting used to that being on my arm and not being like, ugh, I don't like it. Took so long. One of my things is I don't like having things on my hands. What is your favorite vegetable that you're planting in the garden? We're doing cucumbers, jalapenos, and we need to go buy the starts from still. They weren't at the store yesterday, but sugar snap peas we did last year, and they were awesome. But the jalapenos we did last year were probably my favorite. Like, I was excited about them, but also, like, when we actually did them, I was surprised at how good they were. And then I'd say all of those, and then also basil. Basil's like so good. Just making fresh pesto, and then you just make your fresh pesto, and then put it in ice cube trays, and just freeze it in little ice cubes. And then whenever you want to make a dish, you just grab like 2 or 3 ice cubes out of it and just melt it in the pot where you're like making where you have your pasta boiling and everything. Like after it's done, you just mix it up a bunch, and it tastes so good. So we did 2 basil plants this year. instead of one last year, which I'm very excited for. But then we're also trying zucchini for the first time, so I'm excited to see how those go because I really like zucchini. When 1000% will be taking the pesto and ice maker trick. That was so sick. I was so sick of it going bad quickly. Yeah. Ours, we did it last year. Filled up like a whole freezer bag of ice cubes of pesto. And we, sorry, concentration. That, it kept us going for a good few months, probably. And every single time tasted fresh. I will say you definitely have to, maybe it was just the ratio that we did, but we had to use more ice cubes than I was anticipating per, just to like get that strong flavor. But it still tasted fresh. It was just like not a super strong flavor. I'm pretty sure we did like, because I dairy free, so no Parmesan for me, sad day. But we did like, I think like a nutritional yeast in there, and then also like it's like this dairy free, like, Parmesan you can buy. That's pretty good. Just to still kind of get that thicker, almost creamy-ish bit to it. Dude, we're starting to get down there. I mean, we still have that whole room over there to get through, but how long have we been going? A little over an hour. Yeah, I have like proper trellises this year. I got some A-frame trellises for the cucumbers, and then the snap peas as well, which we'll throw on that. I think I'm just gonna let the zucchinis like sprawl across the top of everything. I'm very excited for all of it. And I'm hopeful this year for a good garden because we're at home pretty much all summer. The last summer we had a trip where we were gone for like a week, and everything, I watered a ton before we left, and then we were gone and just a heat wave came while we were gone and everything just got scorched. And so a lot of our stuff did not make it. I have such a long list for my garden now. Do you still do that one? What do you have at like work or something? Or you have like a garden patch? Okay, so we have 3 shulkers of tough brick, and we're gonna have a 4th real soon. Yeah, I got a second plot this year, so we have a 20-foot by 20-foot area. Oh yeah, you can do a whole corn maze in there. No, not quite. Very, very small corn maze. Okay, I feel like I'm getting scammed because we have yet to find any Tuff in the wall here. Just gonna throw that out there, Minecraft. I feel like you're scamming me right now. You want to fix that and like stop scamming me? That'd be great. Very random. Has anyone's Discord gone down? I know there have been some issues with some servers being down recently, so it could just be a regional thing. Cucumber, squash, pumpkins, various peppers, tomatoes, potatoes, onions, green beans, probably peas and sunflowers. Ooh, fun. Oh yeah, we're doing potatoes this year. We've never grown potatoes before, but from my understanding, you just shove them in a box and call it good. They have their own pot, so they're gonna stay there, and that's gonna forever be the potato pot. Because I know that much about them, that if you ever, once you put potatoes in the ground, you will pull potatoes out of that spot of your ground forever and ever and ever. I did potatoes last year and they all dispirited somehow. Maybe something ate them. You like made a mole's day. You also have to cover them anytime the leaves sprout. Oh, so like you don't want them to pop out of the ground at all? I'll have to look into them some more. Oh, okay. Good to know. Thank you for the tip. Oh, man. The best find ever. I need to get that now, otherwise I'll break it when I'm swinging my pickaxe around. Boop. 61. My trial omen thing's still going. Is that? Yeah, that is supposed to be there, I think. That's the weirdest lush cave. Well, we're in a lush cave biome. The trial chamber just generated in the middle of it. But true. Yeah, I think this year I want to try at the end of the season, like in fall, like when we start winterizing the garden and everything, of really covering the whole thing in hay. I didn't do that this last year, and I feel like I'm kind of regretting it. But just to stop weeds from being able to get into it and everything. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to keep the soil healthier anyways. It's definitely worth doing. Yeah, I need to do it. I wasted so many hoppers on that. That Leto could just point down and have the chest there. Save 2 hoppers. It's great. We use to keep the moisture around the plants. Oh, like you have your garden just covered with hay around it, like when they're growing and everything. I've always heard of it for like winterizing, but not in the summer. But maybe that's a misconception on my side. Says the man that took a year to put his raised beds together. I don't know if you're joking about me or not, but I have had a raised bed that was sitting. I built one, and then it sat there for the entire year without dirt in it, and then I filled it with dirt and built the second one, and now that's currently sitting there without dirt in it. So yeah, I might go to Home Depot this afternoon and go buy the rest of the dirt I need. They had a really good deal on. This is like me showing how old I am. I was really excited last time I was at Home Depot because they were having a sale on dirt. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I was extremely happy that it was a 2-for-1 on dirt. You buy a bag of dirt and you could get a second for free. And I was so happy, and I'm still hoping the sale's going on when I go back this afternoon. I literally filled the entire back of my car with bags of dirt. I bought 16 bags of dirt last week. that was I bought 16 bags of dirt and like 5 bags of gravel so that I could just put some underneath the raised bed so it wasn't sitting directly in the dirt. Yeah, it wasn't even like bad quality either. It was the full on just like raised bed dirt. Non-organic though, so there's that. But be buying so much dirt next week. Yeah, I was getting 2 cubic feet for $10, and I was like, dang, dude. Normally it's like $16. I got the good grabby hands. I'm starting to think that because this isn't a lush cave, that we're not going to be getting any tuff, because all the clay deposits are like overriding where potential tuff could be. Stupid lush cave. Why are we breaking a trial chamber? Tough brick. I really like the spyglass mod I found too. Just because it has, or the zoom mod, just because it has the little spyglass sound on it. It's so satisfying. Makes me very happy. Oh. Oh! That's kind of nice. I'll take that. There's almost 5 shulker boxes filled. I've already stripped a good chunk of the copper out of this one, so that's why it's not producing too much in the copper right now. I think I tore all the copper out there, but there's Tuff out there to get, so we'll be that way soon. I think since we're down to here, we start going this way and clear out this room. Then if we can get it all in like the big L, well, not even an L anymore because it doesn't go that way any further. We'll clear that whole room. But this is going to be a lot of good just miscellaneous copper stuff too, with all the bulbs and everything. Oh, it's the one that bugged that never activated. Oh, that's... It just reset itself. Oh, hello. A key! Got a regular trial key off that one. I gotta come through and loot these soon. I just keep kind of letting them stack up what's inside of them. I also need to go get some glass because it looks like I just left the walls here with Tuff in it instead of glassing it all the way around. I really had to be getting super lazy to not do that. Come on, me. That Tuff is valuable. That's gonna be really nice to have all the polished and chiseled Tuff. Almost at 200 viewers on Twitch. Wow. What was that? Oh, did you just activate again? That was rude. And that one just activated again? I already activated these. Is it because I like outranged them that they just are doing it again? So that's kind of cool. Am I getting two? Two trial chambers for the price of... Two ominous trial chambers for the price of one potion? Be super careful here because I don't want to break the farm above. We'll take it. Yeah, I find it interesting how if I don't stream on YouTube, my Twitch viewership will go up. But if I don't stream on Twitch, my YouTube viewership does not go up. Don't they reset every 30, 45 minutes? Yeah, but I still have the same trial omen. Dude, he's got 5 keys and 1 ominous trial key? Okay. Sick. You got another ominous trial key there from one of those two. Nice. Stonks, dude. Stonks. We might have to go get some more shulker boxes. My brain says press 5 and you get rockets, and I did that and it was a bow and not in fact rockets. See? Look! He just did it again! That should not have activated. We literally just did this. just got another key off of it. I do believe that if you still ominous potion, they will continue to spawn. No, they shouldn't. They should be like a one-trick thing. Supposed to be like one potion per round per trial chamber you go into. So there's like people built farms to where you can go from one chamber to another, like on a minecart track, and then you just activate all the things. Like that's like a big thing Etho was working on a while ago. I remember in his Etho Plays Minecraft series. I mean, I ain't complaining though. I'm just confused and want to know how I can replicate this so that I can just keep cycling one. The galloping sound. Sorry. I got the brains attached to it and now everybody's hearing gallops. Need more glass. That's like my favorite box that we have. I mean, I can't complain about these boxes either, because that tough brick will. I don't even know how much I need for the project. It's currently sitting as a giant orange concrete blob, so you know, I've really come to texture a lot of it. I think I'm gonna try in my next video of including some of the like creative stuff. I don't know to what length, but I've seen a lot of people ask comments about it. So I don't really want to do like the whole like, okay, here's like creative build process start to finish, but I think I might do, I think in this next one I'm gonna do, okay, I'm trying to figure out the palette because I want to do something really fun. So like, here's where we're starting, here's where we're gonna end. What are we gonna do to get in between that? I need to look up some inspo for some block palettes before I get set on purple, or I'll bring in an expert who's not colorblind and they can help me. Okay, there's that. We need to get the rest of the roof down and then it's smooth sailing from there. So get ready for more gallops. It really is just galloping along, dude. Mumbo just did a creative process video if you need inspo. Yeah, I like Mumbo's videos for sure on that. I feel like he has a really good balance on his channel of his like creative and survival videos. He's done a really good job with those. I'll go give it a whirl and see. The problem is I've already designed a lot of it. I recorded, like, I have the flashback files, but I don't have anything for where I'm at now. Dang it. Oh, we're out of beacon range. Tuff! It exists! Wow. Didn't get notified for stream. Oh, yeah. Was it? Do you have Twitch notifications turned on? I haven't really heard of Twitch notifications not going out. Are there any Wither Skull farms that don't need hours of spawn proofing? Yeah. There's one by ENX04 that doesn't require any spawn proofing, as long as you can get access to the nether roof. Or if you can honestly just find like a really, really good Soul Sand Valley Wither Skeleton spawning area, you don't need to really spawn proof anything. Soul Sand Valleys are, if you can get there, you barely need to do anything. Didn't get a notification either. Interesting. I don't think I need that anymore. Is that my last food? No. I'm on to my last stack. I remember it being like low, but okay. Why? We get them toesies. Oh, there's two of them. There's 4 of them? I'm gonna just be smart. I'm not gonna risk it. Dude got in the leaf block. Or in the glowberry, whatever it was. Okay. Ah, it's so cool. Alright, so beacon buff ends here, so we can probably go like, oh, game. Wow, that was weird. We'll dig it out to here. Oh, more farms we can make. There's a whole room in here. There's 2 more farms that we can build in this. Their hitboxes are so funky. Oh, I have such a hard time hitting the breeze hitbox. Do they have like an invulnerability window or something? There's also a silverfish spawner somewhere around here. Like, where did that silverfish come from? Huh. Okay, so it's just the 2? Where'd that silverfish spawn in from? Land that, actually. That's fully intentional. I don't know. All right, we're gonna take this layer off, gallop our way through, and then we can easily take the rest of this down. I actually need to go get some more shulkers, probably. So we'll do this top layer, and then I need to go get more shulker boxes, because I'm pretty sure we're full. So we'll take the full ones back, we'll go get some new ones, come on back, and see where we're at. I don't have a whole ton of time to stream today, but I want to keep going for the time that I do have. I missed one. I didn't get it? What? Now it's a challenge. Nailed it. So worth it. 1 ball of stuff. But hey, tough brick can't get turned into that. Hey, Yentles, how we doing? I guess before we go back, I should probably build up those 2 extra little farms. Just so that we can have them done. And I don't get dudes attacking me again. Probably need a sponge down here to get rid of the water so we can pick up all that copper without flooding. Working on a coloring book thing for weeks. Nice. Whoever was like, no, adults need coloring books again. Like, great ideas. Great idea all around. I'm not a big partaker because I do a lot of my like creative stuff just through work wise, but I know my wife loves doing coloring books, just like sit down and color for an hour. Oh, that guy's pretty much full too. Okay, so now we need to grab Bam Bam because we had 2 more of those. Boom, boom. 2 rails. 4 chests. Bam, bam, bam. And that should be good. I do love how easy these are to make. I'll be honest. Mojang realistically could have made them a lot harder just by making it a wider spawning space. Let me get all this because it's right here. The rest we can deal with later. I think technically you can put a roof on them too, but like there's no need to. I only grabbed 1 rail. Dang it. I'm gonna go get another rail. I just want to pop in and say that you've been one of my favorite hardcore Minecrafts. I've been watching your YouTube videos from the beginning. Hey, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for dropping the raid in today. We are just kind of chilling and destroying a trial chamber today to get some more stuff. More tough and stuff. Mostly tough bricks. Sadly. Not actual tough. The goal was for actual tough. But so far it's just really tough brick. And we're finishing our trial chamber farms. So that's kind of nice. Well, at least for this one chamber. this so we have a little walkway around it that is visible and usable. I don't know why I was like, is this 4x5? my brain was frozen there for a second. I was like, I had a subtle blue screen. You collect a stack of every block in Minecraft? It doesn't really sound interesting to me. I'll be honest. A lot of those like collecting everything in Minecraft challenges people do. Like the baby animals one was fun to do, but the only reason why I had fun doing that was because I was designing the farm for everything. And like just collecting the animals was kind of secondary to that. But outside of that, I typically don't tend to do a lot of the big Minecraft challenges, like the super trendy challenges. They're like, I got a million, blah, blah, blah. I got 100 blue axolotls. I don't really tend to do a whole lot of that type of stuff unless I'm like also doing it for like a build purpose or a farm that's going to make it so I can build something later. You won't catch me collecting every block unless I need it for a storage system. Yeah, I feel like that's a big thing. Like, I know a lot of people are making those, like, sort every item storage systems. Like, I can't remember whose video I was watching recently, but they were like, I have to go collect a mace and a heavy core for my automated storage system just to have it in the back. Like, no, that type of stuff can just go to overflow, dude. Like, why do you need to ever sort for an entire, like, barrel was to sort for heavy cores and an entire barrel was to sort for maces? Are you kidding? No, absolutely not. There's no way anybody would ever need that. That is just adding lag to your game for the hope of getting an extra like on YouTube.
Pleased to meet you.
Not for me, man. Not for me. Solo Kid, thank you so much to tier 1, dude. Did you tier 1 because you got an ad? If so, I appreciate it. Oh man, sorry. Yep, we're good. All right, there's both those farms done. That's the vault. Now we need to go and you're just jealous because you don't have one heavy core, let alone a barrel. I wish I had a barrel of heavy cores, I'll be honest. I don't need a barrel of maces though. I think I only want to use a mace once and be like, huh, that was fun. And I'm gonna put it away in a chest and forget where it is. I would like heavy cores. I won't doubt that. I won't deny that part. Heavy cores would be great. Any Minecraft gods are listening out there, heavy cores would, in fact, be great. Also take a lot of copper grates too. Mace is mostly decorative. I feel like the spear is better in like almost every use case that I would have, but also like the spear for me is not really something that I have a use case for. All right, we need to run back. Oh, no, before we run back, might as well save ourselves a second trip later. So let's take all 6 of these over that are all full of Tuff. Dang it. Dang it. No. Third time. Ah. One more, and I think we can just sail. Have the story mode clouds turned on? They're kind of a little goofy in this texture pack, or in this mod. Do I also have my own? No, I turned my own. If I turn these back on, does it fix them? Yeah, okay, I like that more. Well, then if I do this and I go into clouds and I turn story mode clouds off, yeah, now I get my clouds back. I like these ones. They're a little lower. The atmospheric clouds are a little too high for me. Ooh, it's a laggy in the city today. Just chugging along. Don't worry. 10 FPS. 10 FPS and a dream, baby. A dream of tough bricks. Yeah, 5 shulkers there. We love it. Fill this in here. Yep. We're just gonna do that. Another 6. Anima, thanks for hanging. Have a good night. I don't know if I can make it off of one rocket, but I'm kind of curious. We gotta expand north. My world doesn't go north at all. Do that. Use the speed we pick up to get some elevation. And then when the feet start flip-a-flapping, you get moving again. You pick up some speed.
Pleased to meet
Thank you
you.
from court. Welcome on in.
Hello. How are we doing today?
Doing good. We've just been digging out a trial chamber, to be honest. It's been chilling. We set up some trial chamber farms so we can farm up some more keys. We need to set up another beacon, though. There's also so many shipwrecks out here I could go loot. I don't really have any reason to loot them, though. Outside of just funsies for diamonds. And we almost made it. I was going a lot faster than I thought I was. Oh my gosh, we just almost popped a totem. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. One heart with a dream. Ah, we're chilling. Let's get back to digging. I was going pretty fast there. No, I was going a little faster than I thought. Almost to the 4th. Yeah, I don't want to lose Freedom yet. I like Freedom. Yeah, Cat. I've seen that happen to other people. So it is a possibility. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to set up a beacon. We need to get that set up. No, I'm not going to do that. I also need those rockets. Did you get sponge to soak up the water? I should have them in here. I just don't know if they're wet sponges or not. Yeah, I got sponge. Good reminder. Just finished Adventure Time. Guess what biome was the last one? Plains biome. Wouldn't that be funny? Be pretty funny. Nah, I'm guessing like Mushroom Island or like a old growth something forest. Or what's the like was Extreme Hills? What's that one? Windswept. That I feel like Windswept Hills are pretty rare. Okay. Are regular keys worth it at all? Rude. Like, is it really worth it to farm regular keys? You get sherds or something from that? What's the best thing you can get from a regular key? For like farming purposes, not like our first Tuff blob. Wow, it took so long. Oh, and it's probably a little corner one. Yeah, it's the little guy.
Pleased to meet you.
A little bit of BRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRR
Mr. Flamel, thank you so much for the 15 months. Just in time for the hours of Tuff. Now we're going to keep this going down for a bit. We'll get that when we get over there. Regular keys give blue keys? Don't... What? What do you mean by blue keys? More Tuff! We found 2 blobs! Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Wow. Love that. Regular loot isn't much. Is the rarest thing is music disc, so there's no sherds on it. Where do you get the sherds here? Are those in like chests or on things? No sherds in vaults. Sad. I really think you should be able to reuse vaults. I know that's like very against like go loot a chest in the Minecraft world vibe, but the fact that it's so randomized, you have to get keys to be able to open them, I feel like they could have like a cooldown to reset, which I think technically, I'm pretty sure they do if you have like 20 something players use a vault. Doesn't the vault reset? Because can't it only hold that much data in it? Or did that get fixed? I know that was a thing originally when vaults released. It was like, if you had 20 people on a server, you could all just sit there, take turns opening vaults, and just stay at the same ominous vault forever. Oh, it's 128 now? Okay, so it got upped big time. Good to know. 128 players before reset. So I need 126 more alt accounts. And then I could just log them all into my hardcore world. And I could just farm. I'll just get a double chest of ominous keys. And we'll just cycle. It'd be great. It'll be so fun. 128 Minecraft instances open. All with 1 chunk render distance turned on in minimal settings. All playing in like 240p. Cycle in vaults. Or do you think I could just use the carpet bots, like the bot accounts that like Wilds uses in a lot of his videos? Because that'd probably be cheaper, because those aren't real accounts. That's just fake money. That's not even money, it's just fake. Have you found a trial thousands of blocks away to tear away for Tuff and then reset the chunks? I mean, there's so many trial chambers in Minecraft that, like, if you start looking for trial chambers and you're okay with using free cam, like, I'm pretty sure maybe the fog will be blocking it. Yeah, the fog will be blocking it, because where we are. Oh, what the heck is that red? What's the red fog coming in for? Oh, it's just the transition, because it's fading from that to the blue. But like there's already another trial chamber or two like over this way somewhere. Oh, it's because it's nighttime that the fog is really intense. So finding new trial chambers isn't, if you're okay with free camming it, that is, it's actually not hard. The problem with getting trial chambers is more just the keys and the travel time. So if you're already going through like, oh, I'm just gonna chunk reset every single one that I find, or this one, and strip it clean, you're probably over many hours you would save time. But I think in the short term, if you're just gonna do it a few times, unless you are getting really efficient with your system for doing it, you're probably going to be better off hours spent wise of just finding a new trial chamber instead of the log out, log back in, loot, kill, blah 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 blah, fly back to the chunks, because you'd already have to be traveling out of the chunks you're trying to reset, back into the chunks you're trying to reset, and then rinse and repeat everything. I don't know if you were wanting to keep the closer to path chambers intact just for looks. No, I couldn't care less about keeping Minecraft structures intact. If we need to tear out a Minecraft structure to do something, I will do it in a heartbeat. I only just don't want to reset or destroy my own structures. And I don't really have any intentions to transform a trial chamber or anything. Like, I would maybe create like a minecart track that would loop around and get us to all of these things. But if I wanted to make like an underground dungeon or something like that, like, I mean, I guess technically you could create your own like decked out light with a trial chamber of just like your own little mini dungeon of every time you go in it, you'd have the mob spawn in different rooms. You just have to cover up the spawners. So you could technically create your own dungeon. And then you'd have hard mode if you wanted to drink an ominous potion. Yeah, they're really generous with the amount of chambers. That is the one that we built at the start. I try to not do too much chunk reset magic also, just I feel like I only ever want to reset chunks to clear file size. Like I don't really tend to partake in a whole lot of that for like exploits or things. Like, I feel like that very much to me borderlines doing something for an exploit. Like clearing chunks just by looking at them and not really caring what's underground, just being like, yeah, I need to delete this because it's far away and I want newer stuff closer to home, to me is somewhere where I'm like, yeah, that's okay to do. But when you get more into the side of, I'm gonna do it so I get this, like the people who will reset chunks in order to like duplicate spawners or things like that to create like a crazy omega farm, I'm like, yeah, have fun, not really something I care to do. That being said, though, I did have a lot of fun on, what server was it? I think I've done it on pretty much every modded server we've ever played on, because I've always found a way to move spawners of just like creating the most absurd experience farm in my basement of whatever house I'm making. I'm pretty sure in the create mod one, I figured out how to move spawners using the create mod minecarts, when we were on, what was it, New Life? And then that turned into a pretty decent haul. I think it was all like 6 or 8 zombie spawners in there. It was an even number. I just can't remember how. I think it was 6, maybe 8. I don't know. But they were all just like producing zombies constantly, and then on the conveyor belt, so they'd like speed over to you. That was fun. Pepperoni pieces so spicy. It's a spicy pepperoni. I don't know where that came from. It really said, "Let there be tough brick." More tough. Let there be tough. Oh, that space that I just like pulled everything out of, I need to put a frog light in there because that's mob spawnable. Oh, let there be clay. I want clay. Well, if I need to get clay, I can just come back down in here and harvest everything, so that's not terrible. Might be a dragon. I've never heard that as terms of my mouth is going to be on fire. That's really good. We're good. There's the mailman. Nova's arch nemesis, the mailman. The one who leaves her milk buns every time. Watch the whole movie and you're still on? It's only been 2 hours. Sorry, Nova's been a borker. Now that spring is here, we've been having the windows open, and she's been borking. Luckily that Tuff isn't like cobblestone. Yeah. Still Instamine. Oh, inventory's pretty much full. We'll go dump. Look, actual copper blocks. Do I wax them all before? Or de-wax? Because they're all waxed. Or do I just say, yeah, future me can deal with that? I think that's what I say. More Tuff, I missed. I missed it. 3 whole pieces. How much Tuff is enough Tuff? There's never enough Tuff. This is the unfortunate truth of Minecrafters worldwide. That green fog with the zombie down at the bottom looked kind of ominous. Never end. No, funny in my head. And that makes it so much funnier for the rest of us. Sorry, you only got the laugh for this, for the second part of nope, funnier in my head. Ooh. Piece of candy. In a giant Tuff blob. Riding the struggle bus today. That's fine. Everybody has their turn. The struggle bus is open to all, whether we want it or not. Just want to check and see if there's any Tuff hidden in the back. Nope. Ah. Grilling tonight? I don't know what we're doing for dinner tonight. Oh, I think we are grilling. I think we're doing some like teriyaki chicken balls, which I am always excited for. Teriyaki chicken is a food group. Too early for pizza, barely 8 a.m. Pizza for breakfast, though, like leftover pizza for breakfast, goes hard. Hey, Phantom Whale, welcome in. I don't think we have an Aldi. No. Doesn't sound familiar. Is that like a grocery store or something? Oh, my wife makes a really good marinade for teriyaki chicken at home. So we just marinate it here. Yeah, Pooch, there's no way we would ever know that, ever.
Woo. Happy to catch a stream today. It's been so slow and I need the entertainment. Love your
All right,
recent
Kestrel,
video.
thank you for the 38 months. I hope you're doing well. We'll leave it there. No need to hit anything else with this pickaxe. Oh, more Borks. That's not my dog, though. Okay. Just jump out. That did not sound a husky Malamute bark. No. We've also found out that, not just found out, but like Nova it has like some. We know she's a mix of something, but she points like a hunting dog point. Like she's got the full-on hunting dog pointing stance. When she's like going after something, because there's so many bunnies around recently, and she wants to get one of them bunnies. And so as soon as she starts tracking one, her front leg just like instantly does like the little pop up, and she like hunches down, like just pointing at it, and just locks on and stares at it. I'm like, what? I really want to know. I'm like pretty close to ordering one of those dog DNA kits for her, just because I'm curious, because I've never had a husky in my entire life, and I've had a lot of Malamutes, I've had a lot of Alaskans and Siberians, and I've never had one that points. She almost got a baby bunny a few nights ago. She got the tip of its tail, and I let them out in the backyard, which is we have a fenced in backyard, and let them out there to just do their night bathroom runs, and instantly they sprinted off the deck after something, and I was like, oh no. I threw my shoes on as fast as I could. I'm out there chasing, like running after them as they're running after a baby bunny, and then the bunny juked them like 3 times, and I was like, thank you, and then escaped underneath the deck where the dogs can't go. So I left a little tiny hole for bunnies to be able to get in and out and whatnot, just so that they can have exits if the dogs are ever chasing them. Liz, there's actually hundreds of bunnies in our neighborhood right now. It is ridiculous. Like hundreds of wild bunnies. I read recently that the city is looking into doing something to handle, quote, the bunny problem, because since Seattle area has built up so much, we used to have a lot of coyotes that would just kind of roam around and live in the parks and everything, but a lot of the parks are getting torn down for city buildings and more residential stuff so people can have homes. So all of the parks are getting, like the natural areas and whatnot are getting removed, which is sad. But that was the habitat that all the coyotes would live in, and now they're getting pushed out, and the bunnies are just staying because they're like, well, I don't have a predator now. So all of the bunnies are just multiplying, and there's nothing to cull the numbers. Yeah, we think that Nova has like a little lab in her. She, on the back of her ear, she has like a little, like the little flap so the ears could like fold down like a lab has. So I'm thinking she's got a little lab in her. dog's the new apex predator. Nah, we have some hawks and whatnot in the neighborhood. I've unfortunately had full-on Discovery Channel going just live in front of me when I'm out working in the yard recently. Witnessed quite a few battles that we don't need to get into because I don't want to make anybody sad. Yeah, if Coda's an apex predator, I'm not worried at all for the bunnies. They can run circles around Coda. Coda does not have any ability to survive in the wilderness. I love my dog. He's great. He's my baby boy. And he always wants to run away from home because he's a husky. Purebred husky. He's a runner. But there is zero survivability in my dog. He would not make it for long at all if he ran from home. You have turkeys in your yard? Turkeys are loud too. You have a python invasion in Florida? That's another reason I don't really want to go to Florida. Thank you. I don't really do snakes. We have garter snakes here, but that's about it. At least in Western Washington. Eastern Washington, you get rattlesnakes and all that, but not here. This is like an old school trial chamber before they updated to add the trash cans. Ain't on, thanks for hanging. Have a good one. Trash cans. Yeah, they added like new things with hoppers into trial chambers in like a snapshot a while ago because people were getting confused that the barrels were always empty in trial chambers, but the barrels were added initially as a place for people to stash stuff that you didn't want to take with you because they were like, we know trial chambers produce a lot of loot and not a lot of it is good loot. So they gave the ability for people to just have somewhere to stash things. And then players, being players, were like, why are these loot boxes always empty? Like, why do my... just being so confused at the idea of a barrel just being there for them to put stuff in, not for them to, like, loot and get stuff out of it. So Mojang updated the trial chambers again a second time later and got rid of the ability, or got rid of the barrel spawns in a lot of places and added a little hopper that would drop down into a barrel hidden in the ground. So you just throw stuff on it as you're going by. And now we get free hoppers. True. I still have yet to loot a trial chamber that has that in it because I've only ever really found them underneath old terrain. But it is cool that they're there. Oh, we're going again. It's that time. I just had a random thought for totems of undying. What if instead of the totem being like a get out of jail free card of like, technically with a totem of undying in Minecraft, you can take 1,000,000 damage and you'll hit 0 and you'll come back alive because the totem pops and keeps you alive, right? What if Totem of Undying just allowed you to have like overflow hearts when you're holding it? So like eating a golden apple would like gives you the 2 bonus hearts before it starts touching like your regular ones, right? Like it gives you the little extra gold ones that come over the top when you eat one. What if Totem of Undying worked like that way, but instead of it being before, it would come after your red hearts, like your regular hearts? So it would just, so like if you still took 1,000,000 damage, like it would kill you even through the totem instead of the totem always keeping you alive. I wonder how much that would change their use case. Probably a lot, because it'd no longer be like, I'm gonna go kill a warden, okay, I'm gonna hold 1,000,000 totems of undying and enchanted apples. I wonder if that would solve the debate that people have of totems are too strong. I don't really think it's an issue in Minecraft, but several years ago, a hurricane wiped out an animal park and the pythons escaped into the Everglades. Now we're getting overrun. The state has agencies to catch them. Whoa. Thank you. Oh, I didn't want to fall all the way down there. I fell all the way down there. That's crazy. Need to go get glass. Iguanas too. Is it the same issue? I learned yesterday that raccoons are apparently everywhere in Germany and they're not native to Germany, so. Dang it. And it's like Kauai, one of the Hawaiian islands, is overrun with chickens. Because they had a chicken farm there that I'm pretty sure in a storm a few years ago, some of the chickens escaped the farm and then have 0 natural predators on the island, so they've just sprawled everywhere. I've never seen a raccoon in Germany. Yeah, that was my ad agency I've been working with. The rep that I work with, she's from Germany. She lives in Berlin. And she was telling me that raccoons are apparently, like, taking over Germany right now. Apparently there was some raccoon farm, like, 25 years ago or something that a bunch of raccoons escaped from and have just been slowly growing because they have no predators. And nothing is set up really to, like, stop them at all. In terms of like, at least in the US where raccoons are really, really busy, like people have like special trash cans that they can't get into and whatnot. Same with like bear boxes and stuff like that. Stopped at the only Costco in Maui and there were legit hundreds of chickens outside. I feel like that's like a part of going to Maui. You land, you get your car, and you stop at the Costco. And then there's the Dunkin' Donuts really close. Not Dunkin' Donuts. Krispy Kreme really close by too. But I don't do that anymore as an adult if I'm ever there. But as a kid, would always be asking my parents, can we please get a donut on the way to a hotel? Please? I I don't know if it ever really worked, but yeah. You have to get your multiple gallons of pog juice. That's the way to go. Because it just tastes better when you're in Hawaii. Love Hawaii? Yeah. Haven't been for a while. I was lucky enough to go quite often as a kid because the flight from Seattle isn't terrible. But I haven't been for a bit. Watch me come through and texture this thing as I want it for the actual build that I'm going to do. And Tuff Brick is going to be like 20% of the color palette. I feel like I'm just by gathering all this. Like, this will be used a lot in the city. Don't get me wrong. The only problem with Tuff Brick is it doesn't craft in anything except chiseled Tuff Brick and Tuff Brick varietals, because there's no like tough tile. Like there's a deep slate tile, which is kind of a bummer. I really wish Tuff had a tile. Why did diamonds? Why did deep slate get a tile block but Tuff didn't? You know? Like what's up with that? Why did deep slate get 4 types and Tuff only got 3? A Tuff tile block would be sick. It'd be so nice for roofs. Just like a lighter deep slate tile. Ooh, more Tuff in the wall. 2 Tuff, 1 Tuff in the wall is worth 2 Tuff brick in the hand. Something. Flip that. 1 Tuff. 1 Tuff in the wall is worth 2 Tuff brick in the trial chamber. Yeah, there we go. Need some carbonara. Nice. Y'all are making me hungry. It's past my lunchtime. Are you getting at a whole trial chamber? You're tough. All will make sense soon. I don't know how much I'm really going to share of this video, because I kind of think it'd be way cooler as like a full surprise, because it's pretty out there. I've shown some people a photo of it. So, but it's very much different from my normal projects. So I don't really know how much I want to share of it before I just like drop the video, you know? We might be doing some, I think I'm going to do this one, this project here I'm working on. And then the next, just because when we were flying back over path coming out here, that just like the edge of the cathedral district not being full after we spent Wednesday's stream putting in some time to actually start getting the shapes built out and everything for the creative planning. I definitely was like, oh man, I really want to do that. I was thinking as I was flying over it, I was like, man, okay, I think I got to do that soon. It was just so sad seeing it open and empty when the creative plan is get in there. So that'd be really cool to get that done. And we could throw in a few, dare I say, interiors. So what's the Twitch only stream equivalent of 1,000 YouTube likes? There isn't one. So I don't want to equate it to any monetary value. So I guess we could say 1,000 concurrent viewers on Twitch. That could work. Because 1,000 likes on YouTube is like 4,000 concurrent. What about the half hills landscape? Oh, like the one that just drops off. I need to get back to that too. Do fWhip just say interiors? Shh, don't say it too loud. It only took 3 swings. We're getting better. I'm training my accuracy off of bats in Minecraft. Just heard another. Nope. That's a pot. That's not a bat. In fact, not a bat. Oh, my inventory's full. Yeah, I did interiors yesterday. Yeah. See? Interiors. They happened. Just my own interiors that I was able to control the entire environment and wasn't subjected to doing some crazy thing that y'all told me I had to do. See, totally fine. Totally the same thing. Yeah, I think I just really chose a bad bet of doing Crimson's interior first. When I was like, I saw you. I was getting back into it. I was like, you know what? Let's tackle this one because I need the farm inside of it built up soon. All those plain trial keys can be cute for interior decor. Oh, don't worry. Somebody already built a hotel and it has like 15 of them. One for each room, and they're all name tagged. Well, anvil named. The dread from Daskatlos. Daskatlos's interior is also going to be scary. The bank, terrifying. But also, that one is going to be really cool to have it completed. I'm very excited for the eventual of that one being done. I mean, I'm excited for the eventual of all of them being done, but I feel like Daskatlos absolutely killed it on the vibes for the bank interior. I found you. Especially with like all the vaults and everything underground. Like very, very cool. I didn't get all the bats. I just heard another one. I also left the beds and barrels floating. Whatever. It's kind of cool that this is all spawn proof. You can make a pretty good base in a trial chamber. And it could just like, I mean, you'd have to deal with the sounds of monsters going a lot unless you kill the spawners. You could break the spawners and save a lot of the audio noise that would be happening in the background. But could be nice if bats drop something like a brewing ingredient. A bat wing. There's a lot of people that say that they'd just remove phantoms from the game and have bats drop phantom membrane. Oh. Like, I'll wait until I can eat that cake. I can't just get rid of it. Do cakes float? I don't think cakes float. I think cakes do float. Because how else do you build a cake staircase? Unless you're just cakes can float on top of other cakes. Built-in XP farms in the base too. Yeah, it'd be fully spawn-proof. You'd have built-in experience farms. You'd have built-in food farms if you think about it. You just have to be okay with your source of food changing often. But like you have built-in, like these things, not hard to set up. That's an absolute joke to set up. So if you were to set that up, you would have full, you'd get golden carrots, you'd get baked potatoes, you'd have full arrows, you'd have experience, you would have, you'd have slimes even if you're collecting everything, if they get like oozing potions and then die. Cobweb farms. There's a lot of them. Welcome on in, Raiders. Kind of crazy how much stuff actually you could get from building a base in a trial chamber. And the trade-off being that you don't have any hostile mobs spawn in, so you can do whatever you want with light levels. That's pretty sick. Granted, you're limited to the shape of the chamber, because it's not just one big bounding box, it's a bunch of little ones. But like all of that up here, down there, over there, that middle layer would be spawnable, but like underneath and up above is not. Like that's pretty cool. Our copper chest is full! Not of great copper blocks, but copper blocks nonetheless. I am out of space again. Nice. Yeah, we did break all that. Lurking while trying to beat a dwarf in a ruin of Skyrim. Nice. I haven't played Skyrim in years. Alright, we'll just flatten this out because I don't want to leave that single layer on top. We will continue destroying all this stuff, but I probably have enough tough brick to keep me going for a good while. Seeing as I have pretty close to 10 shulker boxes. It might even be 11. And we still have so many more parts of this chamber to destroy. We haven't even set up the second beacon to hit the other half of it. Time for another tattoo. I don't really go off of like a schedule for it. I need to have like a reason to want to get it. I don't know. I don't have anything in my brain right now that I'm like, ooh, I really want a tattoo of this. Like all the ones that I have currently had been stuff in my brain that I'd had for a while that I was like, yeah, I really want to get this. But I definitely am, I'm not one of those people who's like, man, I'm just really itching to get another one. Oh, didn't want to break that. It's okay, Dyer. At least it's Friday. I'll get these copper blocks out of the floor here. Oh, there's like 2 sets of magma blocks in here? That meant to be a little trap or something? Can you break trial chests for decoration blocks? No, they disappear. I don't believe there's any way to obtain them unless you're doing that trick that people did to get like the bedrock and whatnot. That would probably work if I had to guess. Yeah, no, it's not worth destroying them. But I guess if you're playing single player, then it's fine to destroy them because they're I mean, if you, like, we're going down the route we were talking about of turning this into a base, keep it, and you can somehow build that into a display room or something. Be like, yes, this is a trial chamber in my base. But otherwise, there's no benefit to removing them or to keeping them after you use it if you're playing single player. Unless you do go the route that we're joking around about of adding alt accounts to your world. Cake does not float. Cake was a lie. It does not float. I don't have anywhere to store this. Hey, Burb. And is it Eloni? Welcome on in. Hellos. Yeah, we still have a lot of space left. We should probably get this. At least, like, Tuff now, I don't really need to craft it into polished Tuffs or anything like that for a good while. And a little Tuff for the road. Oh, right. I forgot there's a mine shaft below us. A lot of this down here, I do know. I've already explored it. I already looted underneath for a lot of Tuff because I was like, oh, I have a beacon here. Let's just go run around the caves and get all the Tuff. So I've already kind of destroyed a lot of the Tuff that could have spawned here, but that's fine. That's full again. And that's full too. Nope, not what I want. Oh, you're not the barrel one. You're the barrel one. And ladders? No ladders to the other one, of course. Nope. Now it's glass. Somehow those got swapped. Okay. So ominous down here. This stream is tough. You're tough. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 more filled up with our tough brick. Almost a half of one with regular Tuff. We got a bunch more of this Tuff here, and we've already taken the 6 shulker boxes of Tuff back, and we've got over a shulker of our copper stuff. That's the word. Oop, don't unequip that, especially not in here. We're almost popped totem already. Let's go. Is it setting? Oh, we just missed sunrise. Oh man. I do think I want to tweak the fog colors and like maybe do like a cold biome, neutral biome, and warm biome fog colors, and then like copy the settings between all of those things. I think I may do that. Because this like slight changes when you go in between biomes is a little wonk, but it still looks pretty good. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 9 shulker boxes of tough brick now. And add a little bit more on top, and that's another chest. So we have 10 chests of tough brick. That's hilarious. And we've got over a chest and a half of tough. Almost. What cloud mod do I use now? I use texture pack, but you're probably asking about the mod that's pinned in the chat right now. Called, what is it called? Whatever this mod is. Oh, you actually game time going by tick there. That's cool. Atmospherics. That's the word for it. One good build and all that tough will be gone. Oh, a lot of that tough's going to be used in the next little while, I'll be honest. Not all of it, but a decent amount of it probably. We're going to run in the nether real quick because I need to pick up some food, and then we'll jump out to Tuff Hall through the cartographer village. Hey, how'd you not die? Whoa. Hey, Maddie, welcome on in. Remember that this was pretty empty. So, you know, I'm running real low on food. We're gonna have to figure out how we can really fix this food issue here, and really gotta pick up the rate at which I'm gonna be getting food going, because, you know, if this is gonna run out in, you know, a few seconds probably, and then I'm gonna starve to death, and I really gotta build a new food farm, you know. It was a bummer that this thing broke. Very bright red fog. I turned it up and it looks better down in game, like in there, but like we could easily just like, you can, the cool part is, so let me just copy that into here, or let me paste. Oh, I guess I could just do that, but like you can literally like tweak it as you're playing the game. So if we want to like really dark moody, because we're in a crimson forest right now, so because like I have it up there, so we could do, you go like true red. But I feel like something like in here could be kind of cool for Crimson Forest. Because that's there versus there. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Yeah. It's really, really fun. Even down to like as you're live in game, you bring the fog in and push it out as you want. I haven't messed around with it too much yet in and even like the density for like how sharp the edge is for it. So nether, I brought it in a pretty decent amount. I haven't messed around with it too much in flashback, but I'm pretty sure you can also tweak the settings like per export that you're doing. Epic thumbnail maker. Honestly, that's a big reason why I downloaded it. That was the first thing that like drew me to it. I used it in one of the thumbnails for yesterday's video, and that's the thumbnail that's currently winning out right now. It's the, because I have 3 thumbnails that are testing currently. Oh, gotta fix this biome. Does density stop mob spawns? What do you mean density? Oh, like fog density? No, none of this impacts your game. This is vanilla plus. This doesn't have any impact on how your game plays. Oh, I was gonna go in here. really got to fix up this storage room soon. I think I want to start planning it out. It's I can't remember who, but somebody left a comment on the last video being like, "Yeah, I think it's time, bud. I think it's about time that you fix up that storage room." I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I know. I just don't want to." Speaking of don't want to, we're gonna leave it for our little buddy to sort for us. He's not the fastest dude, but he's there. Well, I'll at least do that for him. Yeah, look at him. Look at him going. Look at him working. He's working. I need to redesign that so we can do like the multiple copper golems up here. I don't know where his buddy is. Oh, his buddy's right here. He always figures his way out up here. I wonder if I just do like the crimson like hanging, or I could do. Can I just fill this with glowberries? And then are they big enough to like go into that second block space? Maybe. We might be able to put you back in there. Let me see. Let me do a little science here. Do I have a glowberry? I do. We'll go over here so you only listen to this clicky clicky. Hey Jordan, how we doing? How'd it go? We did it. You can't see my face. We did it. We got some Tuff. Dude, Disenchantment is such a good show. It's so incredibly not appropriate for so many things, but oh my god, it's one of my favorite shows. It's so good. The science jokes are amazing. Come on, buddy. Get in there. No, they're still sharing the hitbox. Yeah. We'll see. We'll test it out, because I wanted to have multiple in there. So I'm trying to do the thing where they don't collide with each other, but it probably has to be the floor, so we'd have to redo the entire sorting system. So that this would not be where they're walking. So we'll do that when we redesign the room, because we could just raise it up a few more instead of needing. I honestly don't need 3 double chests, four double chests worth of stuff for them to try and interact through. But we'll see if they break. Oh, put my bone meal back in there. Yeah, I feel like they took the humor of like a Family Guy, but like did it in like a good way. Yeah, see, this is the problem of they just, yeah, we can't have that. We can't do it. We gotta take him out. He's gotta leave. Or do I have a lead? Sorry, buddy, you're kicked out again. I know. We tried introducing you. I tried fixing it for you. I'll get you back in there someday. I promise. I'm going to do my best to get you in there. Oh. This is one of those things that I feel like I do often as a Minecrafter. where like I know that ender chest is there. If you push the copper chest a bit further back, their path should change enough. Oh, if I just like get rid of that one and it's only that one. I'm suddenly in need of a piece of glass. Did I get it all? Okay, so you're saying that that should be fine for it? Yeah, we can try it. It's probably still up here anyways. Yeah, he knows. He's like, yeah, let me back in there, boss. I'll do great. They have to go diagonal instead of walking the path near the chest. True. We'll see. No? We'll watch him for a second. Yeah, it at least like forces them to slide out slightly. So it might like net make one like 5% slower, but we're still having two in there, so it's a net positive. I mean, I can move it to the back corner. I could just throw another hopper in. I got it. I got the second hopper on me right now. That would work even better, theoretically. Then we just need to break you. And that should do it. I mean, I would love to get one of those. I mean, the reason why I want to like change this up completely is this works right now. So this is a great temporary fix. The reason why I want to change it up is because you can get those where you have like 24 golems just going and they can phase through each other because they're all standing in like the warped vine thingy. Not sprouts, but whatever they're called. Twisted vine. So that would be sick if we can do that because then they can just zoom and sort it super fast. Aced my English second language exams. I don't know how many points I got on the reading yet, but oral was 100%. Nice, dude. All thanks to watching Minecraft. That's when if your teacher ever corrects you, you're like, I learned how to speak from a native. You just gotta yeet it, dude. That's what the natives say all the time. They just yeet. It'd go over super well. I remember I had a friend in high school who was in Spanish class with me, but he grew up speaking Spanish with his mom was from Spain, so he could orally speak Spanish, but he couldn't like write or anything in it, which is why he was taking Spanish classes because he wanted to be able to write in the language. And the teacher kept being like, nope, that's wrong. That's not how you say that. That's not how you do it, blah, 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 blah. And he'd just be like, what my mom has been teaching me since I was a child. I speak Spanish fluently. Like it was like I speak as good of Spanish as like he's like I can go to Spain and carry out conversations with people for an entire week just spending time in Spain. Like, what do you mean it's wrong? Yeah. Okay, that's nice that these guys are doing their thing. They'll just keep sorting this out as I'm here and whatnot. Yeet and yoink are same thing, but opposite directions. It's true. It's a well-known fact. Oh, I think it's nighttime. Yeah, look how dark that is, dude. Oh, I love the purpley sky. And then when you get outside, it like breaks your brightness. Or not breaks it, but it changes how your brightness works. So the game looks way darker. Like this is 250% brightness. But like you get, I just wish that the moon had some extra light that would like shoot off onto the ground for it. So like but that'd be like raycast shadows, which this is not a shader pack. But like, man, it looks so good. The buildings like that like pop up as the fog comes in. Oh, I forgot. I have the shooting thing. Kindergarten, you got into arguments about the Oxford comma, not like I knew that it was called that. Nice. Nope, wrong spot. Okay, so for this, I had to get rid of blast protection. And equip my elytra. I still don't understand why this doesn't shoot up directly straight. Ah, that's what it's supposed to be like. Have you announced what the next videos will be? No. Not yet. Blast prod and wind charges don't mix. Yeah. Learned that the hard way after I built the thing. I just don't get why it doesn't shoot me like directly straight up. I feel like it should. I don't know. Hey, Bars, how we doing? Happy Friday. I do think, though, we're going to be wrapping up the stream now, because I got 10 sugar boxes worth of Tuff brick, and that is a healthy number. Holy Leg City. Yeah, it's when I'm streaming and playing at the same time, and I think if I turn off the OBS replay buffer and like close OBS itself, because I've meld open and OBS, like we should be able to fly through, and it's, yeah, you can see it's much better now. Yeah, it's just streaming plus recording plus playing game can make it a little intense. I don't think the video I'm working on right now, but the video after, I think we're going to be tackling this edge of the city and put in the finishing touches on the exteriors over here. I think it'd be really, really cool to finally be like, no, that thing it's done. Because that would... This one up here doesn't bother me as much because it's more hidden behind other buildings, but that over there is just wide open. How much of the city do you have left, percent-wise? If we're talking exteriors only, I think we're probably 75 to 80% done, if not more. Because all we have left... Free can't be laggy, dude. We've got one building there. We've got like 7 buildings in there. We've got 4 or 5 buildings over there. We got, like, I want to say 8 buildings back here that need to come in. And then we have the harbor going over there. And that's literally it. That's all that's left. Then it's done, which is absurd. As far as exteriors go, and then we got interiors left. My goal was to do all of it before the end of the year. Before the end of 2026, my goal is to do it. And I am now realizing that we're in May. And I am not even halfway done on the interiors. So that could be a very, very scary October, November, December of building interiors. And, you know, I have half a house left there to build. I just never finished the back of it. Yeah, home stretch for sure. It's gonna be cool when it's done though. It's gonna be really, really cool. I'm very happy with how that's coming together. I can, for those who haven't seen it, let me save this and I'll jump over there. Tuff. Trial, chamber, Tuff, mining. I need to save that. I can show you all the difference. Can you show the differences between the atmospherics mod and the better cloud / fog control? I don't have the others installed. I've never used fog control, and I haven't used better clouds in probably a year. Nah, probably like 6 months. Better clouds though is way different. They aren't compatible from what I've seen. I just don't want to leak my new project, and I know I'm at it. Yeah, I was literally logged out staring at it. But let's see. Here we go. This is the creative world. What the heck's going on there? Let it load for a second. Settle on in. So we've got all these. We shaped them out, and we shaped all those out on Stream Wednesday. We've got that guy. I'm not too set on him. He's kind of squat, but it kind of makes sense for the big cathedral there. It needs to be smaller. And then, yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 back there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 19 in there, and then the harbor still doesn't have anything in it. I kind of threw that thing in, but I don't know if it's going to stay or not. I think I wanted them to be taller. I want like this style here where we have 3 floors in it, and I think this guy is technically just a 2 floor, so I think he's going to actually come up and be a little bit taller. If I had to guess, he'd probably be like, what am I doing? Like 5 blocks of floor, I think it is. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, so if we go, the harbor will be grind too. Didn't realize how big you're going with it. Yeah, I really wanted it to stretch all the way over. Part of me says like do like some battlement castle thing in here that'd be like a defense for if anything was able to make it up the river, they're just turning the corner and there's a castle here ready to defend the harbor. Because obviously there's no like gate or wall leading around this side, so I was like, maybe we do that with like a tower fire brazier or something in here. We'll see how the boats come together. I do like the idea of like a diagonal boat here and a diagonal boat here and a diagonal boat there. For some reason, all my annotations keep disappearing on me, so I keep like coming back in and doing them again. Sometimes if I do that though, it'll... Yeah, I don't know. My annotations keep disappearing every time I update Axiom, which is bummer. But we're gonna have 1 boat there for sure. We're gonna have maybe a small boat here. Or honestly, that'll probably be open. And we still need to get little dock spaces on these, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we would need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that would come out to here. So that's 4. And that would need to come out to here. I think we can go tall on these and it can work out pretty well. So I think like we get him up to there instead, and that'd be a much better height. And that's kind of like our general guide for height going around the entire harbor. Because we don't have a whole lot of space in here as far as buildable space, which is kind of a bummer. So like, I don't know what I was doing with that, but so it's gonna be a lot of diagonal buildings. It's the bummer part. Pretty much everything in this section is gonna be a diagonal. A gate bridge. I feel like if we did a big gate here, the problem is that like, that's the top of that boat. So if we did a gate, it would have to come up to this height. If we wanted like a bridge I guess we could do like a drawbridge, but then that doesn't connect into anywhere over here, and I don't want to rework this stuff, so I don't know. You guys can have a spoiler though. Look, spoiler. Woo, that's what we're working on next. Okay, cool. All right. We're gonna call it there. Oh no, my stream, did it lag through all that? Oh, I hope not. I don't know, I showed a spoiler. If the stream lagged, it wasn't meant to be. Thank you so much for being here, though, my friends. I really do appreciate it. I got to get out of here and get some more creative planning going on. Because now they have a whole lot of Tuff. I got to figure out how I'm going to use it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thank you so much for being here, though. Figure out who I can go send a raid over to. And... who do I know that's live that I want to raid right now? Why am I... we'll go raid Cub Fan. But thank you so much for being here, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Jumping on the raid for Cub, fWhip raid in the chat over there. You get some free channel points the longer you hang out there. So, you know, if you want to work towards some channel point stuff, you can do that too. But anyways, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye. Make sure you drop a follow on Twitch if you haven't. Woohoo, yay.